guys, how y'all doing? I'm doing well. I hope y'all doing well. And I want to talk about this story. I have seen it, I was out today all day long. So I was just reading stuff, and it came across me about Cleveland. What's up with the kids disappearing over there? Like a kid a day, 30 and more children only in the month of May. We're just talking about May. In May, y'all, it's just June 2nd. Like, what's good? Like, how in the hell can 30 children and more be missing in the month of May? There should be some bells going off. Like, what's going on here? Y'all already know. Listen, hey, my people in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland ain't got nothing against you, but y'all got a few nuts that was over there. Remember the guy that kidnapped them women? And remember, he was kidnapping all these daggone women, and people was complaining about the smell because he was actually killing them in the house. And one got away. She jumped out the window. She didn't have no clothes on, and he drugged her back in the house. Oh my God. That guy scared the hell out of me. Like, oh my goodness. And he looked at regular schmegular like, So what's going on? More than 30 kids, y'all. Y'all, please don't have these kids somewhere and they're trying to get away. Like, that's crazy. I didn't see the video, y'all, but I'm gonna watch the video. We literally can watch it together if you want to, because I'd rather watch it on this channel because they'll probably dig a little deeper, because this doesn't make any sense. This just doesn't make any sense. 30 children is missing from Cleveland. He ain't the first. That guy is not the first in Cleveland. Cleveland, y'all got a few. I mean, we got our nuts in New York, but dang, y'all got like mass killers over there, like keeping you in the house and all that stuff there. Like, this is crazy. Why nobody, listen, I'm not understanding. This should be, talked about more. This is incredible. 30 children is missing. And when it comes to black and brown, the first thing they said, cause see, like I just told you, I didn't see the video, so I don't know if it's some little white kids or Puerto Rican or Chinese, or we can go on and on. I don't know if they're missing too. I don't know. I didn't see the video. I want to see the video, but anyway, when it do come to black and brown, like I just said, they basically say the children ran away. 30 of them, though? I don't think so. I don't think no 30 children. No. A child a day? Come on, I'm here. That don't make no sense. We're going to watch this. We're going to watch this together, y'all. We're going to watch this together. If it's okay with y'all, we're going to watch this together. Before I even get to watching it, hit that like button and subscribe. And y'all tell me what's going on here, because this is crazy. We're going to watch this video together.
This is Bill Bolden, a senior inspector with the U.S. Marshals Service, and Newburgh Heights, Ohio Police Chief John Majoy. His suburb is just outside of Cleveland. It's great to have both of you here. Chief, I'd like to start with you. These numbers are alarming. 34 kids disappearing just in May. What do you think is going on?
Well, I think the key thing here is maybe not so much disappearing, but there could be a runaway. There's no evidence to show any abductions or any other criminal enterprise that may be involved in this, but it's still an alarming number all the same, being that there's this many children reported missing at this time of year. School's getting out, the weather's getting warmer, so it is certainly an uptick, and it's certainly something that we want to make sure we draw concern to and bring the public's awareness to this so we can help bring these kids home safe.
Chief, is there any geographic pattern? Are they missing from certain neighborhoods?
No, I don't think that there's any pattern that's certainly pointing to a certain area or a certain dimension. I think it's just one of those areas where from time to time we'll see an uptick in burglaries, we'll see an uptick in perhaps road rage incidents or robberies or something like that. And so anytime that crime or incidents like this spike, there's a concern, and we certainly want to bring the public to be aware of this. But really, there's no smoking gun that's pointing in a particular direction. It's going to say, okay, this is what the culprit is, or this is what the cause is, and this is what we need to do to prevent it or to bring these kids home safe. It's really going to be a conglomerate of effort to bring these kids home safe.
Inspector Bolden, the vast majority of kids who go missing are runaways, but that doesn't mean they're out of danger.
Right, that's correct. What we've learned is the largest percentage of cases that we work start out as runaways. And once these kids get on the street, they're very susceptible to become victims of a whole variety of crimes. They have very little resources to survive, and they're often forced to either engage in criminal activity or other activities, just to survive on the street and keep a roof over their head.
Right, that's what leads to trafficking, right?
That leads to trafficking, that leads to a whole variety of other issues. Oftentimes it's not the trafficking that you see in the movies. It's simply they're engaging in activity just so they can have a roof over their head and food to eat. And there's no shortage of people to take advantage of these kids when they're out there.
Chief, more than half the missing kids on your website do not have recent pictures. How much does that hinder your search for them?
It's a tremendous hindrance because it's so difficult to chase down a name versus a face. And so the more that we can get these faces out there for the public to see, the better off we are. But unfortunately, as you see, there's over half of those that don't have photos available, which is really challenging for law enforcement because it makes it all the more harder to go ahead and broadcast this out to the public and bring awareness to that. And it's a detriment to the case at times because it slows things down quite a bit.
Right. The officers, witnesses, people in the neighborhood, they don't know who they're looking for. They don't know what face to look for.
Exactly.
Inspector, so many kids spend so much time on social media. How much might that be factoring in here? For example, meeting somebody online that, has said, hey, let's meet. So, run away and let's meet here or there.
I think social media is a big driving factor behind these kids. They're going to be inclined to run away from whatever situation they're running away from anyway. But now, instead of just being in their neighborhood or down the street or with somebody they met at school, now they have this instant ability to make friends or hook up with somebody from a different city, different county, different state, where prior to social media, they would tend to stay in their own neighborhoods and their own communities.
Right.
Now they just travel the
Inspector, a lot of times the person you're communicating with online may be catfishing you. They're not who they say they are.
Absolutely.
How many times do you see that happen with kids?
Oftentimes we see them, especially the younger kids. They're corresponding with people through social media that they believe are their age, and they're oftentimes older adults. 20s, 30s. We've had them, in their 50s that have been, befriending these children through social media, and these kids run away. They feel like they have nowhere else to go, and so they go to this person. And once they're there, they're often trapped. Not like physically trapped or held against their will. They just don't have the ability to leave.
Right. We're talking about kids here. They may be teenagers, yes, but they not only have no resources, they don't have life experience and know what to do and how to get out and have any resources to help them do so. Finally, I would just like to have both of you comment on this. I'm really stuck on this number of 34 kids. I'm a mom myself. Have either of you ever seen this many kids vanish from an area in 1 month?
No, I have not.
Chief, you go first.
No, sorry. In my 33 years, no, I have not. This is an alarmingly high number. But again, I think it's really important that the public know that there's no panic, that there's no one that's randomly abducting these children off of the streets. As Inspector Bolden said, these children are subject to prey and being preyed upon. But again, this enhances the emphasis that we want to put for parents to watch the social media of their children, watch who they're talking to, watch where they're going, follow some of the trends, because nobody wakes up in the morning and thinks they're going to be victimized. And so they really need to prepare well in advance. As parents, we have to do this to keep an eye on our children because we don't want them to become victimized.
Inspector?
Yeah, I can say there's no indication that there's anything organized about this, that these children are being kidnapped, that they're being abducted. The chief mentioned we see this uptick often. It goes in cycles. We tend to have a lot more of these in the summer than we do in the winter months because the kids are in school. Summer, they want to be out on the street. They're more likely to run away. But this is an alarming number and much higher than I've seen in the years I've been doing this.
Yeah, it really is. And folks, everybody out there in our viewing audience, have a recent picture of your teenager. They change a lot very quickly when they're growing and going through adolescence, but if you have a picture of them, it'll help police and authorities find them faster.
Okay, I watched the video. Yeah. She asked if any of them ever seen this many children at one time missing from the same, area. And they both were said at the same time, no. Then it was like, oh, we don't think it's sinister. Like, we don't think nobody kidnapped them. 34 children? 34? Then they said the children don't have no recent pictures. That's kind of weird, because now 2023, all the kids is on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. How you ain't got no recent picture of your child? Even if you didn't take a picture of your child, like with a camera, at least you would know, like, if they friends, like, is friends with them, and they can go on their Facebook page, their Instagram page, whatever page they have. This is really kind of weird to me. I don't like the way they're talking, like it's no urgency, like, these kids, school is out now, so, it's an uptake and kids just leaving. I've never heard of this before in my life. Like, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of children in one area just said, you know what, I'm out. I'm just gonna go, go on. I mean, is it somebody preying on them? Is it an organization that's preying on them? Is it a person that's preying on them? I'm just really weird about this because, first of all, like I said before, this doesn't make no sense that they ain't got no picture of these kids. There's no way. There's no way. Cleveland, what's up? Like, go on one of their friends' page and get a picture of the person that's missing and upload it to these stations so they can see who the heck we looking for. This doesn't make any sense. 34 children, y'all. 34. This is very alarming. Very, very alarming. And they said they self. They ain't never heard of it. But it's not a big concern because it's the end of school year. Some of them is out of school, and they tend to go with their friends. Yeah, I have done that. I went with my friend, but damn it, I came back. Like, I ain't spent a whole week or nothing. That's crazy. That's just totally ridiculous. If you're underage, I don't think this is just crazy. There's no way these parents is not coming out knowing that their children is missing. I don't live in Cleveland, y'all. I don't know, what's going on in that hood. Why these parents ain't out there stomping because their children. Listen to me, y'all. In Cleveland, 34 of your children is missing. Please come together and find out what the heck is going on. This is very, very alarming. 34 children just disappearing from the same hood? Nah, I don't care what they say. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen, y'all. Nowhere. Okay, we can see if 2 kids may have disappeared, but 34. Can any one of these kids' parents Pinky0035. My Instagram is Pinky_0302. Please contact me and let me know what's going on. Because I am very concerned for these kids. Something is seriously sinister about this to me. I don't know if they think they're going to find them one at a time. Like, oh, he came back home, she came back home, he came back home. This doesn't sound right to me, y'all. 34 children. Come on, y'all. Come on. If y'all can tell me something about 34 children missing, is this normal in your hood or where you live at? Tell me. Because to me, I'm scared right now. Like, 34 children? What's going on in Cleveland? We know what have gone on in Cleveland. Not just, I'm not, listen, I ain't listen. Every state has their problems. But we're going to talk about Cleveland, which we're talking about right now. Because I'm telling you, every time I think about Cleveland, I swear to God, I think about that man that was kidnapping them people. Them girls. Women. Remember, y'all remember that. He was kidnapping them and he was keeping them in the house. He was literally keeping them in the house. And the girl said she came inside there. She just happened to go inside one of the rooms. And it was no missing. The whole thing was missing. It was just like, no. That's crazy. Do you know I probably would have ran through the door? Forget that. I'm jumping through the window. Y'all, this is so serious. We're going to get back to the subject, y'all. I'm going to dig deeper and find out what's going on. And I'm going to come back. And I'm going to come back and let y'all know what's good. I told y'all we're going to watch this together. Listen, let's do this here. Because this is crazy, y'all. No. Anyway, I just got in. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm almost to 500, y'all. I'm so happy, y'all. I know it's taking me forever, like, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna research this here tonight because I'm gonna be hitting up everybody in Cleveland. Like, what's good? What's good? What's good? Tell me something. Somebody tell me something. For y'all, I'm gonna do this here for y'all. Y'all. Mine said mine's too, because this is ridiculous. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. Peace.